Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Heike and you're watching Stone Cold Coffee Crafts, and as promised I have another final review for you. This is the Halloween teddy from EM Fun Store, I believe it was. One of the ever moments, and I think it was EM Fun Store. Which I also did unbox not too long ago. It was my second canvas for the Drills and Chills community event. If you don't know what that is, please visit the two channels I have linked down below. This event is being held here on YouTube and Instagram. It's still going on until the end of October. You can still join in if you want to. And you can find all the information on the event on the two channels, because those lovely ladies are the ones who created it and are hosting it, and they are fabulous. So please check them out. So like I said, this was my second one. This is a square painting from the EM Fun Store. It's a 40 by 55. It had 43 colors and I think it turned out stinking cute. Let's show you the bottom bit of it. Yeah, hi baby. So Lola's very tired, but she's here for you. So, what can I say about this painting? It's an ever moment. You know how much I love my ever moment. So, maybe the one thing that I am not so super fond of first, and that is the shading in the teddy itself. And by that I mean this particular color here, which you can find in his leg and here on his chest and his face, because this is a weird purple shade where I would have expected browns, because the teddy is basically brown, and I still think it looks odd. It even looks odd on camera, it looks odd from far away, so I'm not completely 100% down with this particular shade. For the rest of the painting though, I love the shading. I also love the shading in his arm, which is a bit more warm and orangey. And I think that turned out absolutely great. It's just this one color that throws me off, and I might maybe pick that out and replace it, I'm not sure. But this painting was an absolute joy to work on. Ever Moment just has wonderful drills. The square drills are always perfectly shaped. I have heard that people had, especially with the darker colors, inconsistencies in the size. I haven't experienced that myself. I'm not sure what's going on there. What I've noticed in all paintings ever, and that includes really every single brand I've tested, darker shades seem to be a bit smaller, a teeny tiny bit smaller. I don't know what's up with that, but it's actually, in my opinion, not creating the type of gapping I would call problematic. Yeah. Are you cuddling with the drills? So we had a teeny tiny bit of gapping on this canvas actually. And I'm going to show you where you can see that. It's mostly in the light colors of the teddy bear. I think you can see it here. Like here. It's a teeny tiny bit of gapping. And that is actually something you will never fully avoid with a square painting. It would be wonderful if there would be the perfectly sized square drill on the perfectly sized square grid. But there isn't. Never, ever. I haven't had one yet. Ever Moment is as perfect as it gets as far as I'm concerned on AliExpress. They fit very nicely. If you are careful with your drill placement, you can keep the gapping to an absolute minimum. But please never, from no brand out there, expect that you will have 100% perfectly fitting square drills. It's just not possible. There's either a teeny tiny bit too small with some very minor gapping, or you run the risk of having too big drills and then they will pop. And that being said, not a single popping drill on that one, because Evermoment drills are perfectly straight on the sides and they usually fit together very nicely. There's usually no tension on the canvas. Wasn't the case in this painting either, no tension at all. There are no knobbly bits, nothing really to worry about. There also wasn't a whole lot of trash. So this is all the trash I had in my painting. And as you can see, it's once again mostly holes. We have a couple of concave drills, like, oh, where am I? That one. And drills that were stuck together. And sometimes, very rarely, you have drills that actually have these teeny tiny things on the side. That's actually not knobbly bits. Those are softer bits that will not cause any popping. This is something different than what I call knobbly bits, because those are very thick and unyielding and will actually push the neighboring drill away. I had a few that were like this one here. Can I? Here. This is a bit of a corner that will cause issues if you use it. So this is actually a hard corner sticking out. What you can do with that one, if you want to, if you have the patience to, you can just break it off. It will break off. If you take your tweezers and clamp down and try to break it off sideways, it works. I'm just not doing it because I know I have plenty of drills to work with and don't need to. That is something you can encounter in Evermoment drills. Speaking of leftover drills, there are two types. The ones still in the packaging, which I never opened, because I've learned with Evermoment I'm not going to fully kit up. I'm going to kit up and then refill containers as I go, because I will always have leftovers in baggies. So these are all the drills I did in fact kit up. As you can see, every single color has leftovers, some more, some less. It depends on whether I had small or big bags to go. And I didn't run out of anything, because on top of that I have all these leftover bags here. So like I always say in my unboxings, they give you plenty of drills. I have so far never come close to running out on any color on an Evermoment painting. Once again, I've heard from others that they actually did. I believe if this happens, this is actually honestly a mistake. Usually they give you so much more that it shouldn't happen. And I did once count what's in these bags. So usually from Evermoment you get two types of bags. You get the big ones and you get the small ones. And this little flyer they give you with your paintings states that these smaller bags contain about 160 to 200 drills, and the bigger ones 800 to, do they say 1,000 or do they say 900? Well, anyway, I counted a small bag once and it was 215 drills, and I counted one of the bigger bags and it was 800 and a few. So it's actually very true what they say. Maybe I got an outlier with a small one that was so overfilled, but I don't believe so. So usually the drills should be enough to finish your painting, and then some, as you can see. I mean, for this color here, I even had a big bag left. And for some of the others, I've had 3, 2, it's mostly 1 and 2 small bags of drills left. So this is actually a very good experience in my opinion. So, what else? Adhesive. I had no major issues as far as the adhesive goes. There weren't any bubbles I had to perform surgery on. There wasn't any other problem like sliding or yeah, whatever problem there might be out there. I didn't have it. The symbols, as is standard with Evermoment, were perfectly clear. They weren't too confusing. Evermoment likes to use a bit more complex symbols than, for example, the last canvas I reviewed from the Oli store. So it is a bit harder if you don't like to work with the more complicated symbols, but I had no problems at all. I also didn't work with a light pad on this painting, but of course you absolutely can. I did in the past, but I think my eyes are still good enough that I don't need to. The print was very clear, very sharp, no issues at all. Drills were good. Yeah, that's basically it. This was a very good experience working on a square drill painting. As you know, I am usually not enjoying them very much because I've had a lot that were very bad quality. But this one was fun to work on, and I would absolutely do it again. I mean, I have so many Evermoments in stock, I will absolutely do it again. Probably sooner than later. Alright guys, so what do you think of this painting? How do you think it turned out? I absolutely adore it. I love the colors. As you know, I'm a purple girl, but I also love the shades of red that are in this painting. And even though I'm not the greatest fan of orange, once it's Halloween, I want all the orange. It has to be. So this color combination is actually the perfect Halloween combination. Maybe a little more of the green, but otherwise absolutely perfect. All right, let me know what you think. I am absolutely interested to read what you like or dislike about this painting, and if you feel so inclined, leave us a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you absolutely have to. That's fine as well. There is the comment section below if you would like to leave a comment. I am currently still in a time crunch, so I have no idea when I will answer, but I will try my best to do at some point. There is my email and Instagram handle in the description box below, also ways you can contact me. Once again, I will try to answer you as soon as possible. If I don't right away, don't be mad. It's just because I'm working too much right now. December is coming, guys. December is coming. All right. Lola has already left us, and I'm going to leave you to it now too. I hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful week, and I will catch you very soon. Bye, guys.